Hello, welcome to the basement. David Bradley here. I'm coming around. I went down to the other end of the basement, and I found some things. I did. Firstly, I found my little wee pliers, and they are handy. They were absolutely instrumental in swapping the light switch that I did a little while ago. And the thing is, this is very strange. Like, when I took electricity things, one of the things you're taught is you take the wire and you put a hook on kind of on the end of it. So when you put it in the connector on the light switch or whatever is going on, that when you turn the screw, it automatically kind of, that hook wraps around, and it helps it stay in there. And the things that were in this thing, none of them had that. They were all straight as could be, and not really long enough, and a real pain to work with. So I did take my little wee pliers, and I did put little hooks on the end, which was not easy, but necessary, because before I tried that, and I tried to put it in without doing that, it was just a disaster. Anyway, here I have something beautiful. It is a light thing. Sorry, it's like a radio, I think. Anyway, above all, why won't that go in there? Oh, maybe it will not plug in where the Christmas lights are. Oh, it's a polarized plug. Okay. So, oh yeah. So here we have it. It is big. And on the top, it says time, alarm, hour. Maybe it's not a radio. Maybe it is not. Maybe it is just an alarm. Let us look. Oh, we can dim it. No, I think it's just an alarm. Alarm on. Alarm. Okay. Time. So now it's not flashing anymore because we set the alarm for 12:02. The alarm is on. The alarm is on. The hour, the minute. There we go. So it should be alarming. Anyway, while we're waiting for that to be alarming, I'm going to look at this. This is in an old tobacco tin. Oh my word. Oh dear. That is not wanting to move. Okay, we'll set that down. Oh man. You may have heard this. It's in an old tobacco tin that doesn't want to move. Alright, let's just set this over here for a second. EMT something fittings. Oh, okay. Oh, the alarm is going off. The alarm is going off. Now, I'm going to look at this. That doesn't seem incredibly loud. I'm looking for a volume thing. Oh, it looks like it has a place for a battery in the bottom. There it is. It's an alarm. Oh, there. Let's put in snooze. Alright, so here, this is a nice old can. I like the Sportsman tobacco. Cigarette tobacco. Anyway, these things are used between electrical junction box things to run wires. Like if you had a thing right next to each other, you would put that in. I think what I'm going to do is pass all that on to Richard now. So here I have this tin that says it's wire caps, or wrap caps. And it does not want to open. So it's been a long time. So I'm going to take my little wee wires. Oh, look at that. And now it's moving. Okay, I have no idea what this is. Wrap caps. Hmm. Well, they look like before Mar connectors. Insulates all around joint between wires. Puncture proof, double thick protection over wire ends. Extra deep skirt, always covers bare connector. No extra tools needed. So they're sort of stronger, better insulated. Factory perfect, prefabricated. The new ideal crimp connector with the wire cap. Interesting. So it looks like, well, it looks like there's one here that has wires on it. I don't think that's how they come. I think they come oh, well, there they are. I'm not sure if that's good or not. Oh, I see. Okay, so the idea is you put your wires into the sucker. No, I don't get it. Okay. I don't get it. I mean, this thing here looks like, maybe if I undo it. This looks like a bigger one. Okay, so you put your wires in, I guess, in there, and I'm not sure how they're fastened. Maybe they're just twisted together. Oh, there's another funny little thing. There's a little connector here. Uh-huh. So you put that in there, and then you pull this through, and you put it over the top. And there, a wire cap connector. But I don't see in here the little thing, the things that fasten it together. I don't. But this is the same kind of thing. You pull it off, you pull it around. So I think there are things missing. Yeah, there's this little thing in here, a crimp thing. Interesting. Very interesting. I think what I will do is I will take out a Ziploc bag. A little bigger than a lunch bag thing. And I will put these things into the bag. And I still don't see any of the little crimpy things that you would use. Interesting. What is this thing? Oh, maybe it's a bill. Quick Electric Company Limited. Mr. Bradley, CNT. Uh-huh. This is from July the 20th, 1955. So I suspect that these things were got to be assessed. I suspect. And were they worthy? I don't know. Circuit Electric Company, Toronto, Ontario. Distributors of electrical equipment. Phones, Empire 3-0265. 3-0265. Well, that's interesting. It's the same. No, 266. 200 Adelaide Street West. Circuit Electric Company. I think I will include that in this bag. And I think I will put the lid back on here. I'm not sure if the marker will come off. Now these things, yeah, I'll put them in another bag. I know. Oh, you know what? I wonder. I'll have to ask Richard this. That was around the time that they were building the cottage, which is where Richard now lives. I wonder if he encountered any of these connectors. I don't know. So it may not have been. It did say CNT on it. So maybe it was a work thing. Or maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Well, we'll see. Some of those things might be helpful to Mr. Richard. Maybe not. There is a significant dent in this can. Cool. And my fingers ain't gonna do anything for it. All right, now here we have drop wire hardware. I have no idea what that is. So I will go around with my pliers and I will tap things. And does that make this open? Oh, mama. Not at all. And I'm very sensitive about doing things that might cause my... I did a thing a couple of years ago. I went to open some pool chemicals and it said nothing about much of anything. I had put here a screwdriver thing, but I don't see it now. Did I use it for something? I don't think so. Hang on, I'm going to take these off. Ugh. And I'm going to toss these over there. I found the screwdriver that I did my... Oh, that's right here. Okay, anyway, I was opening a thing, a bucket thing. Okay, that's helping. But it didn't come off. So I was opening this thing, and I forgot, it didn't say, I didn't find it. Anyway, it said pull up, pull down, whatever. Anyway, I hadn't pulled off the little strap thing that actually was helpful. Anyway, so I managed to do some nerve damage to my hand. Oh yeah. Drop wire hardware. There, that looks vintage. And this too, wow, that's something. Looks like something you might... Oh, and they're even kind of glistening. They've been in there so long. Anyway, this thing looks like you would drive it in and have a wire in the midst of it. And all kinds of interesting things here. Indeedy. What I think I'm going to do is put all this stuff in a little bag. Oh, there's a hole in the bottom of the can. Anyway, I'll put this in a little sandwich bag. And there's a box over there. It's in the box. and I will see. I like these cans. I might like to reuse them for something else. Or, we'll see. Maybe I'll put them here. So, maybe there. Maybe there. It's funny, because the idea I have is I'm going to make a bunch of areas that I will sit and record things, and one of the things I'm going to do, there are other clocks kind of like this I found, and I will test them and I will see what's what. That didn't seem to go in very well, though. What's going on here? Oh, I see. I see. This, I think it's the lamp, has a funny cord that's impeding. Anyway, the thing of it is there, that's the typical, remember the VCR days when you had a VCR and it just sat there endlessly and it flashed? I'm thinking what I might do is in one of the things behind me, I'll have some such things that they can go. Anyway, this is not a radio. It is just an alarm clock. Just an alarm clock. And oh yeah, here's a spot for a 9-volt battery, but there is no thing to connect it to. Interesting. Well, I guess it's missing. Good thing I have spares, but am I ever going to really do that? No, I'm not. I am not indeed. There. There we are. We can just sit there. Alright, so there is the screwdriver. There are the little wee... Oh dear. That didn't go well. That did not go well. Alright, it is probably time to gather and reset and stop recording and charge and copy and such. So, but I am going to take these things out to the car and connect them. I am. And I gotta cut this sucker open. Maybe I'll bring scissors. No, yeah, maybe I'll bring scissors down here and see about doing that. And of course, finding a 9-volt battery. So, anyway. All right. Thanks so much for being here. Have a lovely, lovely day. And we'll see you again soon back in the basement where I am working on decluttering. Making tiny little progress. Little bitty steps. Bye for now. Oh, wait. Poor Richard. Poor Richard. Hang on. Wealth and content are not always bedfellows. Bye for now.